What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Now, do your boy a quick favor and hit that like button. Now, do me one more favor and hit that subscribe button. Today, as always, seems we have another interesting day in cryptocurrency, folks. Bitcoin dipped down to $58,800. Folks was panicking, wondering how low will Bitcoin be going. Will it go lower than 58,000? Will we be coming down to 52,000? So forth and so on. So there's still a lot of uncertainty in the market. There's still a lot of fear in the market. Whenever Bitcoin is dipping, folks start to panic, and rightfully so, because they see their portfolio start to take dips. They see their gains and all their profits start to get minimized and get slashed and get reduced. But that is just normal. That's part of the cryptocurrency cycle. There's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. We just happen to be in one of the periods to where things are down. The market corrections is amongst us. We're going to explain and talk about market corrections, the ones that are happening right now. These corrections you are not ready for. It's hard to get ready and prepare for these corrections. The majority of folks are not ready for the corrections that we are having right now. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to touch on a few different things, touch on why the market is correcting right now, things that we should be looking out for, so forth and so on. But before we get into the main topic of the day, let's first take care of a little bit of housekeeping. Currently right now, Bitcoin have pulled out of the $58,000 range. It's cranking up. Now we're at $60,350. Will it continue to go up? Who knows? But we're just going to continue to monitor and watch the market. We're going to continue to trust the doggone cycle like we have been. The fear and greed index is between 49 and 51. There is a lot of folks panicking. There is a lot of fear in the market right now. So whenever there's fear in the market, you know my rule. I love to get aggressive and start to dollar cost average in and taking advantage of some of these sales prices, some of these low dips that we are seeing right now. The Bitcoin dominance right now, we're at 53.3. We know yesterday, I think we were close to 55%. So the Bitcoin dips, altcoins held a little bit. We even seeing some of the altcoins starting to have a little small rally, starting to come a little above its dips and starting to show a little bit of green. So who knows what tomorrow will bring. But let's get into the topic of the day. The topic of the day is market corrections. What's going on with the market? Why is the market correcting? Are we in a bull market? Are we in a bear market? Did we already hit the top at $73,800? Is the altcoin season canceled? Will the altcoin season no longer be happening? Is this cycle over now that the large institutions have got involved? Did they cancel altcoin season? Are they doing some things behind the scenes that we are not privy to? Is everything over? Will I be losing all of my money? What's going on? Will Bitcoin be getting higher, or will it continue to dip? A lot of folks are panicking. A lot of folks have a lot of questions, which is understandable. But right now, we are just in the midst of what they would call a bear trap. A bear trap is what happened in all markets, not just crypto markets, but all markets. You will see a bear trap. A bear trap is when the markets start to dip down. They start to look, there's a lot of uncertainty in the market. There's a lot of fear in the market. And the markets start to dip down. They start to dip down so much to a lot of folks start to become bearish. And as the majority of folks start to panic and they start to become bearish, then the market pumps and start to increase and start to go on a upward run. And a lot of folks who thought it was a bear market or heading to a bear trend, they get trapped down below in that bear market. They're selling their plays in the red. They're not buying like a lot of folks are. When they see fear, they start to buy. We buy the dips over here in the Stock Holiday Patreon. We've taken advantage of the dips because we understand what part of the cycle that we're in. So that's why I always preach. It's very important to understand the 4-year cycle of cryptocurrency, the 4-year cycle of Bitcoin. Things have been lining up the exact same way each cycle. Until things change, until it show me different, we're going to continue to trust the cycle. We're going to continue to note take every dip, note take every correction from the previous cycle and carry it over to this cycle, and that is how we will be marching accordingly. So that's all we are seeing right now. This is just a bear trap. We've seen it before. We've seen it in previous cycles. We've even seen it so far once in this cycle to where we had a 21% correction. Now, the previous cycle in 2020, 2021, we've seen several dips. We've seen several corrections because it happens every bull market. 2020, 21, we've seen a 22% correction. Then after that, we've seen a 20% correction. Then we've seen a 22% correction. Then a 20% correction. Then after that, we saw a 34% correction. This was all in the midst of the bull market from 2020 to 2021. There were 5 huge corrections from 20% or more. So currently right now in the 2024-2025 bull market, this is just the second correction that we've seen that have been larger than 20%. Earlier in the year, we did see a 21% correction. Currently right now, we're in the midst of about a 23% correction. So that's just 2 corrections so far along the way as we continue to march along this bull market. Will we be having another correction? Yes, we will. This is just part of the cycle, but we understand that once altcoin season kick in, then a lot of these plays will be multiplying so heavy that these 20% corrections, 30% corrections, yeah, they'll hurt, but we will be coming out of them as we make higher highs and as the multipliers start to get stronger and start to increase at a rapid rate. We understand that quarter 2, quarter 3, typically after the Bitcoin halving, trade sideways, fairly quiet, ups and downs here and there. You'll have your corrections, but we understand that quarter 4 is when things really kick in. That's when the next gear and really start to shift in, and we really start to tamper and play with the beginning of altcoin season. So we understand what part of the cycle we're in. We done studied this doggone cycle. We done studied all of the previous cycles. So we think that we have a fairly decent and good grasp on what to expect, when to expect it, so forth and so on. So one of the things that we've been doing, we've been taking advantage of some of the altcoins, some of the dips, because like we say, this is a market correction. Market corrections happen when the commodities, when the Bitcoin is oversold. When Bitcoin is oversold, then a lot of dips tends to happen. But we also understand that this is just part of the cycle. You know, regardless of what's going on in the background, what other noise is going on. When Mr. Satoshi created the doggone Bitcoin, that was a mastermind, that was a masterpiece, the way he said it, and that clock just ticks, and it does the same thing each and every cycle. He set it up to where the Bitcoin halving is every 4 years. He understands that every 4 years is the presidential election. I'm sure that played a huge part in him setting the Bitcoin halving to be in the year of the presidential election. I mean, the way things are set up with the Bitcoin and the way it's like a doggone timer. Like when they set those bombs and it's just ticking, tick, 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 tick. Things are set up. Things are already set up. Things are already pre-programmed. Things are already planned. Each cycle, the same things have been happening. Like I said before, it kind of seemed like we got a cheat code. How long will we be allowed to use that cheat code before somebody detonate that Bitcoin timer? But you better believe the rich folks are trying to figure out how to decode the Bitcoin clock to where they can dominate it, to where they can better control what's happening when Bitcoin, when it's happening. They could turn it up, they could turn it down at will, the same way that they do the stock market and so many other industries that they are and have been controlling for years. But as of right now, we're still early in Bitcoin, we're still early in crypto. We have a chance and opportunity to take advantage and become financially free, become new cryptocurrency millionaires. before they change the timer, before they change the clock and try to detonate this doggone cryptocurrency Bitcoin timer that we have opportunity to take advantage of right now. Some of the coins I've been buying Render. We started buying Render yesterday, I think it was $6.90. We know a few months ago we seen Render get to $13. So Render got down to $6.90. We see the overall market is dipping. The Render was down 25-30%. That's a no-brainer. I believe in Render. I did research in Render. I got conviction in Render. So if I was willing to buy it when it was 13, why will I not be willing to buy it when it's $6.90? The next coin that I was dollar cost averaging and buying yesterday was Helium. Helium got down to $3.10 yesterday. We understand that Helium hit $10 in February 2024, just a few months ago. So if we were loving it at 10 bucks, it got down to $3. Now you should really be taking advantage of it. When I was able to buy one Helium for $10, now I'm able to get 3.3 Heliums for the same $10 cost. So we're taking advantage of that. We're dollar cost averaging in because that is how you dominate a cryptocurrency bull market. How do you counter these corrections? How do you counter these dips? Well, you counter them by dollar cost averaging in, by buying the dips. Yes, ugly. Yes, dipped down to $3.10. It was $10, but let me dollar cost average in. Let me buy it while it's ugly, while it's $3. And then when it get back to 10 bucks, boom, that's a 3x. When it get to 20 bucks, boom, that's a 7x, so forth and so on. So that is how you dominate. That's how you navigate in a doggone cryptocurrency bull market. The other coin we've been buying is WIF, dog with a hat. We started buying that yesterday again. Dollar cost averaging in at $1.55. We know a few months ago in April that coin got to almost $5. We understand that's a meme play. That play could really start to spike and go parabolic at any moment. So the fact that it was beat down to $1.55 and that play got to almost $5 a few months ago, that was a no-brainer. We understand that WIF, when it do start to pump, that thing pumps very strong. That's a meme coin, Solana play. That WIF is going to be around for a while. So that thing was on sale at $1.55. It was a no-brainer. Like I said, we had seen that coin get to almost $5. So that's how you dominate a doggone Bitcoin correction. There will be several corrections along the way. Do not get scared when you see the corrections. Do not get shaken out of your plays. That is what they want. They want to shake the weak hands out. They want you to sell your plays. They want you to get discouraged, fold your hands, and tap out and say, you know what? I'm done. I done put $10,000 in. I done lost $4,000. Now only got $6,000 left. Cryptocurrency is not for me. That's why I say you got to understand crypto. You got to understand the cycles. That's going to happen. We all took a hit. All of our portfolios took a hit, but we're not crying. We're not getting discouraged. What we're doing, some folks even getting excited when they see the dips. They like, oh man, you know what? I got another opportunity to buy dog with hat at $1.55. I was trying to buy it when it was $5. Now it's $1.55. I got a chance to buy Render at $6.90. I got a chance to get some more Solana at $1.20. I mean, 120 bucks. So that is how you dominate the corrections. That's how you counter the corrections. Don't let the corrections beat you down and dominate you. You flip it. You are to be the one that dominate these market corrections. So that is how we will be winning in this 2024-2025 cycle. Just continue to trust the process. Continue to do your research. And the main thing you want to do is do your research on these 4-year cycles. Once you do your research on these 4-year cycles and you see how the market have responded every 4 years after the Bitcoin halving, once you do that, that will place you in a more comfortable seat. You will better understand what is going on. You will better understand how to navigate and the things that you should be doing along the way. When folks, Bitcoin start pumping up, when Bitcoin break its new all-time high and get to 74,000, 75,000, guess what's going to happen? There's going to be a lot of excitement. Folks are going to be saying, what place should I buy? Should I be buying Render? Should I be buying dog with hat? What about helium? I see helium is $15 now. Is it a good price to get helium? Man, helium was $3 right now. Render's $6, $7 right now. But once Bitcoin gets 75,000, render would be about 20 bucks. Dog with hat be about 10 bucks and all that. So you want to buy these things along the way, along the dips. This is just the second correction in this particular bull market that we're in. We understand that last cycle, 2020, 2021, we had 5 huge corrections of 20% or more. This is only our second correction of 20%. So we could expect probably at least 3 to 4 more corrections of 20% or more, downtrend in the correction. So just continue to watch the market, continue to prepare yourself for any dips. Other than that, get your portfolio straight, dollar cost average in, and make sure you're doing portfolio analysis. Come on over there, join us in the Patreon. We would love to see you over there. We have a great community of like-minded folks like you and I who love to talk about cryptocurrency all day, every day. But like I say, I just come to y'all every day just to continue to give y'all that good encouragement. Coming to y'all every day to give y'all that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy Stock Holiday, and I'm out.